Welcome to our video, why I no longer hire lawn services, and you might want to, too. In today's episode, I'm diving into the compelling reasons that changed my perspective on professional lawn care. From rising costs and environmental concerns to the personal satisfaction and community bonding that comes from taking care of your own yard, I'll share insights that might just inspire you to rethink your lawn care choices. Join me as we explore the benefits of going DIY and discover how it can enhance both your outdoor space and your overall well-being. 1. Skyrocketing lawn service costs. The cost of professional lawn care has risen sharply in recent years, with prices increasing up to 15% from 2023 to 2025 according to the National Association of Landscape Professionals. Basic mowing, which once cost around $40 per visit, now averages closer to $55 in many suburban neighborhoods. These increases stem from higher fuel prices, rising wages, and increased equipment costs. For a family on a budget, these changes hit hard, quickly adding up over the summer months. It's easy to underestimate how much you're spending until you look back at your bank statements. People often think lawn care is a small expense, but it can eat up hundreds, sometimes thousands, of dollars a year. With inflation affecting nearly everything, trimming unnecessary expenses like this feels like a smart move. 2. Environmental impact of gas-powered tools. Gas-powered mowers and trimmers, still used by most lawn services, are surprisingly harmful to the environment. The California Air Resources Board reported in 2024 that 1 hour of mowing with a gas mower produces as much smog-forming pollution as driving a car for 300 miles. The EPA has pushed for stricter emissions standards, but many companies haven't upgraded their fleets yet. When you cut your own grass, you can choose quieter, cleaner electric mowers or even manual reel mowers. This small change can reduce your carbon footprint and make your backyard feel fresher. I noticed fewer fumes lingering in the air after switching to a battery-powered mower. It's a simple way to make a real difference right outside your door. 3. Hidden chemicals in lawn treatments. Many professional lawn services use fertilizers and weed killers that contain chemicals like glyphosate and 2,4-D. According to a 2024 Consumer Reports investigation, these substances have been linked to health concerns for children and pets, especially when lawns are treated frequently. The CDC warns families with young kids to avoid lawns recently sprayed with such chemicals. When I started reading labels and asking questions, I realized how little I knew about what was being sprayed in my yard. Doing it myself, I switched to organic alternatives and saw the neighborhood birds and bees return in greater numbers. It's reassuring to know exactly what's being put on your grass. 4. Flexibility and personal schedule. Relying on a lawn service often means surrendering control over when your grass gets cut. I can't count the times they came during nap time, family barbecues, or right after a rainstorm when mowing could damage the lawn. A 2023 survey by LawnStarter found that 62% of homeowners were annoyed by inflexible scheduling. Doing the yard myself means I pick the perfect moment, early morning, late evening, or whenever the mood strikes. There's a comfort in having that control, especially if your week is packed and unpredictable. If I miss a spot or want to experiment with a new mowing pattern, there's no rush. The yard waits for me, not the other way around. 5. Physical and mental health benefits. Surprisingly, mowing your own lawn is good exercise. The American Heart Association reported in late 2024 that outdoor chores like mowing can burn up to 250,350 calories per hour and help reduce stress. Regular, light physical activity is linked to lower rates of depression and anxiety. Being outside, soaking up vitamin D, and listening to birdsong made lawn care less of a chore and more of a mini therapy session. I started to look forward to the movement and fresh air, especially after a long day at my desk. The sense of accomplishment after finishing a yard job is hard to beat. It's a simple, satisfying way to invest in your own well-being. 6. Improved lawn quality and attention to detail. Hiring a service, I often found the grass cut too short or the edges left ragged. According to a 2025 report from the University of Georgia Extension, Mowing at the right height and frequency is critical for healthy turf, and most commercial crews rush the job. When I started mowing myself, I noticed fewer brown patches and a thicker, greener lawn. I could spot weeds before they spread and treat problem areas right away. No one knows your yard's quirks better than you do. The personal touch really shows. My neighbors even commented on the difference. 7. Reduced noise pollution. Commercial mowers can be deafening, often topping 90 decibels, according to a 2023 OSHA update, well above safe hearing levels. Early Saturday mornings became a symphony of roaring engines up and down my street. Since switching to a quieter electric mower, my yard work hardly bothers the neighborhood. It's peaceful enough that I can listen to music, podcasts, or just enjoy the silence. The change made my weekends feel less interrupted and more restful. It's a small shift with a big impact on daily life. 8. No more strangers on my property. Letting strangers onto your property every week feels strange, especially after recent news reports about thefts and privacy concerns. In 2024, the National Crime Prevention Council noted a rise in petty thefts linked to transient work crews. While most workers are honest, there's always a risk when new people have access to your yard and home. Doing it myself gives me peace of mind, no unknown vehicles, no surprises, and no worrying about what's happening in my backyard when I'm not looking. It's one less thing to stress about in a world already full of worries. 9. Cost-effective upgrades and customization. Investing in your own equipment might seem pricey up front, but it pays off quickly. Consumer Reports in 2025 found that battery-powered mowers and trimmers have come down in price while lasting longer than ever. After just 1 or 2 seasons, I saved enough on service fees to cover my equipment costs. I could also experiment with new grass types, try out clover lawns, or add wildflower patches, things most services won't touch. Customizing my yard became a fun hobby rather than a transaction. Over time, the costs drop and the satisfaction grows. 10. Fostering community and family bonds. Lawn care doesn't have to be a solo job. In my neighborhood, more families have started mowing together, and it's sparked new friendships and spontaneous block parties. The National Recreation and Park Association's 2023 report noted that shared outdoor chores can increase neighborhood cohesion and pride. Kids can help rake leaves, plant flowers, or just chase bubbles while parents mow. It's a way to unplug, teach responsibility, and make memories, simple joys you can't outsource. These moments became the best part of my week, turning a routine task into something meaningful.